hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I'll make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey friend and true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For Salon, we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night, because we believe in hard work and faith. The Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
Truth began more than neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for Salon, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get radio. Truth me get radio.
Chef Ambul Kabo, welcome to the first edition of the Truth Evening Talk, where they come to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 to 9 o'clock. You dey get me live from the studios at 1D Hillcourt Road, and also on the airline on the radio on 103.9 FM. And you do also watch me on Facebook and YouTube at Truth FM SL. Today we start it's a brand new week, and we start the Truth Evening Talk. And today we get a very interesting conversation we can get about religion tolerance, especially in the country Salon are one of the few countries them way very religious tolerant, wherein Muslim and Christian, the dominating religions them. They dwell together, marry together, enter into business. State-owned businesses that were owned by Muslim them. They employ Christians them. Businesses that were owned by Christians, they employ Muslims them. Where they see Christian landlord, they rent Muslim. Where they see during even now we get Lent and Ramadan, where they cut fast together, where they interact together. Muslim they eat Christian food, Christian they eat Muslim food. This is just the beauty about we country. But today we get to talk about how this religious tolerance don't contribute to national development, and how it also don't foster in peace and stability in the country. We get two important guests them now miss today. We shortly will get to know them, and we will enter into the conversation deeply. But we want to also hear from you. You can even reach out to we on the short code at 239. You can send in your message, and we will ensure say we read them. You to watch me online. Also, you can drop your comment on the Facebook page, drop your comment on the YouTube page, and we will ensure say we read them. So today with me, I get two important guests. Then, like I say, one na Pastor Peter Mara, we na the head pastor of Living Water Ministry International Branch and Templeton Branch, and I also get Abdul RSCC, we na reporter for Sierra Media, and a teacher and Islamic influencer. So the balance, we strike the balance. We get one person where they represent the Christian community, and we get another person where they represent the Islamic community. So we go get Yeri from we guest there now. So Pastor Peter, welcome to the studios. Welcome to Truth Media.
Thank you. Good evening, Sierra Leone. Good evening, everybody from wherever they watch we or they listen to we live. Good evening.
And also we go Yegi from Abdul RSCC. Welcome to the studios.
Thank you very much. Good evening to Fambulem with the watchery.
We will come to we guest them back in the studio. But first we will go na state, ask some questions around this particular topic. And what the question we ask now, how important is religious tolerance in Sierra Leone? And waiting at the role where religious leaders they don't play towards national issue. We go get the voxes and we go come back. No go no side, stay with me.
For me, religious tolerance is important for maintain the unity and peace among Sierra Leoneans. Them. When we understand that we all cannot belong to the same faith and we all cannot believe the same thing, it ensures that we all live in peace and harmony. The fact that we have different views, different ideologies and different perspectives about life, but we still live together. So it is important that we as Sierra Leoneans them continue because we don't see how we don't they happen. Now we get the Lent season and then we get the Ramadan season and we see how all two they get together. And important that we as Sierra Leoneans them continue with this path that we don't start for ensure peace, for ensure stability, for ensure unity, and also for ensure freedom. And religious leaders them get a lot of role for play because they get influence over the congregation, be it the imams, the pastors, and most of them influence them very great on the congregation, the way they lead that. If they tin up now the pulpit or the mosques and they say something, there are greater chances that those people go adhere.
Religious tolerance now one big pillar we don dey hold salon for a very long time now. We dey see the country get both Muslim and Christians there, and we dey live together actually. We dey marry together, and as in intermarriages they happen. We dey work one place together. Muslim Christian can be best of friends. Mama they born a pikin they be Muslim or the pikin they be Christian without them know they get no issue. The host say them wife they be Muslim, husband and Christian. All of them things they happen and they go on for decades now and peace don't reign in the country with no issues, no nothing. Muslim imam and pastor they be party. Yes, all them things they don't happen just because of it don't reduce the tension and conflict. It don't build unity and it don't add power with national identity. It don't make people and they know say Muslim and Christian we are all the same. So if at all anything get for go wrong na salon, enough for be religious tolerance because it will bring so many things there. And I don't see things there where they cause division of the country.
Religious tolerance is a big deal in Sierra Leone, and it is actually one of the country's strengths. Don't get me wrong, there are a couple of strengths the country do normally possess, but the country has a long history of peaceful coexistence between the Muslims and that of the Christians, with about 78.5% of the population identify themselves as Muslims and just about 20.4% as Christians. So the harmony is reflected in this country's law and constitution, like a Australian Intelligence Council, which promotes peace and tolerance. And of course, the importance of religious tolerance cannot be overemphasized, as is also highlighted by the country's experience with civil war and that of Ebola outbreak, which the country shows how interfaith solidarity and shield communities for violence and social collapse. Religious leaders play a significant role, which that also cannot be overemphasized, right? So they play a critical role in maintaining this peace, and they are often seen as custodian of peace more than reconciliation. So as for their role in national issue, religious leaders should continue to promote peaceful coexistence, restraint and national responsibility in their public discourse. They are influential figures, so they should ensure to utilize their different designation in ensuring that they preach peace at all times.
Welcome back. there's not some of the opinion them of citizens them of this country and waiting and think about religious tolerance and the role way in the interreligious council done the play for push peace and stability in the country. So now we will start the conversation. So one for start with you, Mr. Abdul. So what do you think about the current state of religious tolerance in this country?
Okay, so I will first start for define within a religious tolerance for family then we dey listen to it. Now, religious tolerance na a state wherein other people and they allow others to practice their religion without they not offend them. So in Sierra Leone, we dey see say among the 5 things them we dem know we for religious tolerance they inside it. And the Islam aspect and also the Christian aspect, we don't they go hand in hand for make sure say this country also stable. So and when you look today, Usai Salon Day, it gets for do with the role of the interreligious council for to get peace and stability in our country. And there are a lot of things we influence this religious tolerance in this country also. First things first, we African tradition. We begin the respect in big one they sorry for in small one. When you look in Christianity and Islam, you get verses that we preach about this. So we see say it is not difficult for where we relate or where we rapport together. And if that be the case, I don't feel say we will get anything like religious disruption or one person go offend the other for the fact that we dey go this way. You know the value of religious tolerance. Now when you look other countries them where people and they die because of they not get the same belief. Others then they see others as enemies and they see them as threat and they see them as mere animals. Why? Because they know they share the same faith. In countries like Nigeria, where they about the Boko Haram, these people sometimes when you look as a Muslim, you know actually see say then they go with the religious scriptures in order for let them do it and then they do so. These are people where they push them political agenda in the guise of Islam. That is why Sierra Leone, I believe say the person will tell you say you ought to know better because we know better. We know we boundaries, we know we limitations, we know the things that we will do for we get peace as people and we hold Christianity and Islam. So religious tolerance in the country, I will say right now, it is 99% because you will see say there is religious tolerance, yes, but there is also religious ignorance. There is also religious dominance to some extent, but we're not going to explain that. Let me not deviate from the main topic. I will stop here for now.
All right, thank you very much. So Pastor Peter, from the point of view from the Christian side, what do you think is the state of religious tolerance at this time in the country?
For art to within my brother and I are just saying in terms of the definitions. Religious tolerance also they look at wherein somebody go practicing religion without a fear of discrimination. And one thing we Sierra Leone in general we good at, I can left here going a part in this country today, I'm not afraid for say I'm a Christian. You understand? Because with culture embedded, we are in fact accept everybody, regardless of your religious background, whatever faith you belong to. So I can left here, go inside and I talk to him, I'm a pastor, I talk to him, I'm a Christian, and then I'm okay, I'm not even afraid. Say anybody go attack me or they're not going to receive me because I'm a Christian. No. Sierra Leone really get that religious tolerance. We thank God for that social cohesion day. We're able to be like a platform for let everybody practice in religion without fear of discrimination. Just like what you mentioned in Nigeria. There are places in Nigeria where you go afraid for practicing religion. But Sierra Leone, no, it's not like that. Sierra Leone it can practice religion at any side of this country. Any district you go, anywhere, nobody no go tell you to not practice religion. Why? Because religious tolerance day. So looking at Sierra Leone, I will really tell you to we are the apex when it comes to religious tolerance. We really did at the apex.
Okay, so thank you very much. So I want to shift a bit. Let me talk now about the Interreligious Council, because then at the body we then set up for propagate for both the Quran and the Bible respectively. If you take a look at the Sierra Leonean constitution, it entrenched largely around these two books. So I want to look at, especially for you, Abdul, I want to look at the role of the Interreligious Council over the years. What thing you think about the role of Interreligious Council over the years for push national peace and stability?
Well, over the years, the role of the interreligious council actually then they for advice. They not get that supreme authority for call the shot, tell president say, well, this thing will for go inside the constitution and not supposed to go there. So with the command you for let pull them. They not get that role.
They need a command.
They need a command. So the young role now for advice. Now for see say we reach a point where in Christian no go say they don't advantage me, or Muslim no go say they don't advantage me. So
equal representation.
Equal representation. So that is the whole way the interreligious body don't they play over the years. And in terms of wars, or we reflect back the last time we get the 11 years war, where people can say from 1991 to 2002. And after that one day, we see we try for reconcile with regarding the TRC. You see, the interreligious body themselves then play their own part for make sure say we, the one that we feel hot, then make them. The one that we feel say they don't disadvantage them, then understand why something happened and why then for let's go. Then preach peace, then preach harmony, then preach togetherness. And they like today, they only continue for do this, and they don't participate in terms of we religious tolerance. And going back to the role of the interreligious council in terms of the laws and when they pass in our parliament. There was a point in time wherein they began for pass the abortion bill. The interreligious council then step in and play their own role for advice the parliament that this not going to be good for the country, because for a very long time, we promote the idea of marriage and also for born picking. And when you look inside the Bible, they say, go into the world, be fruitful and multiply. Yes. And in Islam, obviously, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he command we that let we give birth so that the ummah will grow. So if there is a law where they try for tamper with this, the interreligious council can inside for make sure say we dey in the right direction. So over the years, the interreligious council don't try very much, So we're glad for that.
Pastor, on this same role of the Interreligious Council, I want to look at the holding power accountable. We don't see instances wherein the president, for example, was voted in, sworn in and all. We expect the Interreligious Council for able give advice on not only policy making but taking certain action for push the growth of the country. But we have seen over the years wherein it seems as if the Interreligious Council they perform that role well. And we passed President Weri Rumo and Esbai Koroma say when they just elect time, we see some amount of cleric people and go they misbehave and all. So what do you think about the role where the Interreligious Council they play, especially with regards holding power accountable?
Okay. Towards that question, the Interreligious Council they play a very pivotal role in this country. When it comes to holding leadership accountability, now you mentioned something about the past president Kuruma of something will happen. Let me make this straight. Since we are all human, nobody is perfect. People are liable to make mistakes. But yes, it does not undermine the importance of society. The Interreligious Council in Sierra Leone get a whole role we are in You know, the president he come out from some side, and he still belong to a faith. You understand? And the faith, especially for Christianity, tells you that the ultimate power lies in the hands of God. President will come and go, but then God remains to be the same. He remains faithful to his word. So, first of all, the leadership get to understand one thing, that we all get to be accountable to God, regardless of the position of this world where you get. You get power
On
to-
that light, Pastor,
Yes.
we get the notions that the religious leaders are representing God, like we see in Scripture and even in the Quran, wherein these prophets, they are messengers of God. When they come with God in word, the words are respected. So they are God not there on earth in the physical form. So He choose leaders them for represent them. So in that light, we expect the religious leaders them for represent God on earth, meaning by keeping watch, observing the leadership, you know, if they want to make certain laws, want to take certain actions, they are expected to draw them back and say, this is what the word, the God in word say. We not expect say you for go this way. We not expect for go this way. You see, say the intelligence can don't they play that role with especially when it comes to do with the leaders being accountable to their faith.
First of all, I want to let we understand Sierra Leone not a theocracy, meaning for say Sierra Leone a democratic
Leader,
state.
a democratic state.
So there's a vital statement where my brother make na that the interreligious council, whatever they do, they will come and then give their own input, but they are not a legal entity when it comes to the constitution for like for saying that this president for do power.
Yeah.
Yes. All they can do, then like when certain policies way maybe probably they want for pass, then go raise them concern. Say these policies or this law not they in line with 1991 constitutions, right? This policy, these laws not they also in line with culture and faith. It is against the moral standard of even with culture as a nation. And so their own responsibility is not purposely for whole leadership accountable. Then go come, then go talk to you, then go advise you. But that is not their role. If we are looking at accountability, I think say what we need to do, we need to go back to 1991 constitutions. There are amendments we need to do. Like we give enough power to the legislative, I'm talking about the parliament. Because the parliament are then supposed to hold the president accountable, not the interreligious council. The interreligious council, all they can do is give advice. So they not get that kind of mandate for enforce anything for let the president do. But the 1991 constitution forgive the power to the legislative and also the judiciary, right, for ensure say the whole leadership accountable. We are in, if things are not going too well, or then get right for call the president, tell them say, now this. That is the role of the parliament. Now make we get the three arms of government. For ensure the power not lie absolutely on one side. So forget checks and balance. So the interreligious council, all they can do is just to give advice. Yes, they will go meet president and talk to president, but they cannot enforce anything.
So Abdul, you think say they don't play that part? Like Pastor Adley said, they ought to give advice, ought to draw back the president and say you can do this better, make recommendations where necessary. You think say they don't do that over the years?
So far, yes, they don't play that part very well, and I not say you actually they demand the based on your question, they demand for the interreligious council, take a radical role, which is not their own part. They need to take a radical role, as I've been saying earlier. They need to call the shots. All they can do now for advice. But in that light, there was a point in time. I think it was about the abortion bill when them began for pass them. There was a point in time where the interreligious council protest against that. Yes, and then we listen to them somehow. So even in terms of the radical aspect, though it is not their own style.
Mhm.
They are supposed to be gentlemen, yes. But there was a time where they actually played that role. So if you demand for then go further. Let them go out of their gown or coats of just preaching the Bible or the Quran. They have done that intelligently, not with force.
With regards the power we then get, like they are doing it within the time, within the frame of right and legal right we then get, right? That what you're saying? Say they are holding, making recommendations, giving out advice within the power we then get na the country.
Yes, yes, within their own power. They need to go out of within them capable for do.
So which brings me to this Saloon, we get two religion, like we rightly say. We dominating. We get other subsequent religions, but the Christian faith and the Muslim faith dominate. And if you find out, um, pastors and imams then get the role for lecture, teach about leadership, how leader for behave, not only how leader for behave, but when it comes to the democratic process, we pastors and imams then saddled with the responsibility for teach on which how you for spot the right leaders, how you for voting the right leaders. You think say we pastors and imams and don't they do that over time, looking at the complaint with people that they give. Say this leader not they try, this leader not they do this. We expect, say you promise with this, you do with this. But when it comes to this particular leader was voted in, you think that the church and the mosques don't they play their role for give out sound counsel and wisdom on how to go about voting in leaders? Abdul?
Yes, and recently we see, I don't know if it was the 4th of March where they pulled a press release regarding the PR system.
Yeah, we'll come here that we'll get for touch here a lot, but the Awalo will talk about the citizens' role, especially we will belong to a faith. We say in a Muslim, in a Christian, if the pastors and imams don't they teach we on how to vote in our leaders, how to spot in for leadership quality, where we can this complaint would they get say this leader need to do this, need to do that, need to do that. If we have been taught, we go make them mistakes, then they will go vote in the wrong people. Quote.
Well, as a representative of Islam now, and I'm actually a member of the Bonafan Masjid, we now they pray me Fridays mostly. Many a time, we chief imam, we then call Sheikh Al-Hussein Tijan Kamara, don't they lecture we on how leadership supposed to be, and also how for rightly choose a leader. We know some of the qualities them where you look for a leader. They can say, okay, now me this, vote for me, then you vote for him. There are certain, criteria where you need for look at. You need for look at in track record. You need for look at the person in level of ethics, how they carry out himself in a society before you choose them as a leader. So, and I believe say other imams then they preach something in that same light, because with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was also a leader. So there is no way you will balance the aspect of leadership in Islam, and we imams and don't try so far.
So, Pastor, which brings me to this, within the same context, Abdul say he want for belief because he don't experience some say they are being taught on how to select a leader. You think say people choose politics than when it comes to that arm that it's time to vote, people they respect color than going for this sound counsel and teaching on how to select a leader?
Well, with regards to that question, Sierra Leoneans, Sierra Leoneans like politics, and they really, then they deep into their party, whatever colors way they represent. And because of that, many a times when time comes for choose leaders, we choose leaders based on we party that will favor. And yes, the imam go on preach or the pastor go on preach, you understand, on how to choose leaders. And but again, when the time reach, everybody focus more on empathy, where it represent or where if you see the for. In mostly, it's about time maybe we begin to teach Sierra Leoneans about looking at leadership qualities. You understand? Not just about political affiliation, political colors. You understand? Because leadership quality they will help you for let you choose your leader, and so that tomorrow that leadership will also be a beneficial, it will benefit to you and to also to the nation. But we in this country, yes, then go push to we, then go tell we about how to choose leaders, but again we get a limited options. You understand? I don't really want to go into certain details, but we look at Sierra Leone in general, we get two main parties, all right? And so if they preach to you about leadership, and if you look at the two parties there, maybe the entire leadership quality way actually way you look for, maybe they not present any candidate like that. And then you get it limited. You go say they look to other person, but the question is how many of Sierra Leoneans also they also look at that line. You understand? One or two person go say, okay, let me look at somebody, let me look at waiting a leadership quality, waiting this person go able at the end of the day, he go able to give out. For we all benefit as a nation. So if you look at those qualities and them, maybe you not find among the two major parties. And it becomes difficult. For even you go choose the person, but at the end of the day, you not go see that person in power. So that again is another thing. We also again they affect this nation. Many a times the pastors then they preach, the imam then they preach, but like I say, we get a limited options when it comes to choosing leaders.
Lastly, before we go for a break, Abdul, we don't see peace and stability. Now, one thing we're very important in any nation, if that nation therefore go forward. One thing where people are not a joke with peace, and we have been seeing over a period of time insightful statements with regards destabilizing the society and disrupting peace and all that. And quite recently, it only happened from political leaders. Them it happened also with religious leaders. Them people we get people who they follow and listen to them. So with regards this, of course, when it happened, we see the interreligious council pull press statement, and we see moves them way, which shows leadership, which shows that indeed peace and stability really matter to society. What you get for say with regards people them way are throwing shades and statements them way want for disrupt the peace and stability, and especially the harmony we would enjoy as different religions them in this country.
First things first, we get people and we now followers of certain personalities we then can make them incitements here, so try for bring war. If we do observe social media followers, if we observe we they follow social media, most of the people and we can talk there, so follow we get to war, wanna protest, wanna do this, they're not the inside salon. If you observe, these are people where then they don't go over yonder, they don't able to get and daily bread, then they survive and they live fine. So because of one reason or the other, they're not there in favor of the government of the day, or then they push certain agenda, then can command being that and get 300,000 followers or how many million followers, then feel say then get that authority there for tell people them say go scatter yonder, go knock yonder, go do this, go cost that one day. So then people and they where they do this, una need to try. If una actually need to try, and one thing una for know, if una not there, 99% or 80% of una family then there. If you actually see the result of war, you know want for let we get war. Now where you cut down the tree, now you know the value of the shade will be the you. So then people in the I want let them stop for do that. And the one day we dey follow them, let them need to listen to any message so far where they incite violence, because as they enjoy this peace so now, one for enjoy and say some of we get speaking them, some of we will establish in our life. There are people who are yet to make it in life. There are people who are, striving, they are trying their level best. They are about to make it. Then you go tell person, say, okay, let me get to war. What's that? There will be, very ugly consequences. And I believe so no way will settle for that one day.
Yeah. Pastor, so what do you think, ask this question, then we'll go for a break. What do you think are some of the reason why these people alter their statement? There are people and we ought to know better. People and we can even go to the extent and quote Bible, biblical scripture and Quranic scripture say, now we worthy, now peace will come, fine one. So what do you think are some of the reasons why these people they do this?
First of all, I want to make this statement. Chaos not they bring order. Let nobody know lie by you. Chaos not they bring order. So, them people are where they go out for make their insightful statements there, then get an agenda. Mind you, even in times of war, may God forbid it, there are people where they see it as an opportunity for them to make money. So some man feels in a way create chaos, now so they create wealth. So them people are where they go out for make insightful statements, for just disrupt the peace and harmony within this country, then get an agenda. We where they also they listen to people there in our social media. Learn for filter message. Not to anybody can buy data now. Anybody can buy data. Go online and say anything you want for say. But look at message where they edify. Listen to messages where they talk about nation building. Messages where they talk about unity, where they talk about oneness, because that's what we have been enjoying as a nation. You understand? So for me, let we know they adhere to anybody where they preach insightful message. Like for we as Christians, our Lord and personal Savior, a very peaceful person. If you look at the cross, something happened. The very people who they kill him, what a statement. He said, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. He not talk about vengeance. He not talk about revenge. No. He said, Father, forgive them. So it shows say the love what he get in more than whatever hatred way and where somebody threw at him. So that are the message where I think say we as Christians we for push forward. The message of love, the message of unity. That's what everything about we faith there about love. This unity they bring progress. This unity they bring anything where meaningful for the society. Everything it brings that chaos, that disaster. You never know. Say peace sweet. Now until like what brother say, let them cut it in. I think we not say the shade important. Look at an example of what happened in Gaza. People, some man say Gaza in a prison, some man say Gaza in an open air prison. But we look at the Gaza of itself, how the place fine. But now we look at way worker, look at the consequences. So if you look at the two, waiting if it's a much more better. So I think say we as religious body we for push the message of love, peace and unity, because we go only practice with religion. Look now our fast month and also Lent. People they go pray peacefully. Why? Because there is peace. You understand? So, but if peace no day, for let go na mock safe. You imam say let na let preacher and mock no go able. You afraid. So I believe say let we continue for promote peace. Let we continue for promote unity as a nation, and that will help we, and it will be beneficial to we all.
Okay, thank you very much. So we will go for a short commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to talk about the position of the Interreligious Council with regards to the constitutional amendment and especially the PR electoral system where they pending within a parliament now we need to discuss. So we can look at within the Interreligious Council and position. We will discuss that, and also we will look at the relationship between Christians and Muslims and how that don't foster stability and peace in the country. No go no side, stay with me. We will come right back after this commercial break.
This this Lent and Ramadan season, Orange dey turn you everyday call them to big wins. Yes, because we dey together. You can win over 1 million euros worth of prize them. Just make call wey go reach 50 euros every week and win 5,000 euros worth of food item them. Renew solar subscription or buy new solar kit and win 5,000 euros worth of food item them plus 10 minutes free call. Yes, we dey get winner every week. But wait oh, this is don loud, yeah? Make call wey go reach 250 euros every month and you can drive brand new keke. Waiting that inside this season, we get faith and blessing. Your connection for make you enjoy. Call more and win big. Orange, the better when we there together.
Orange.
You want to do more faster? Anytime you dey, the EcoBank mobile app they puts the power of banking na you want. The app they make you able for pull cash from any ATM or express points. You don't even need a card. Send money across all 33 African countries them with rapid transfer. Transfer funds locally or internationally. Pay bills them like school fees, lights bill, even tax. All just with one tap.
That's not all. The app safe to make you able for buy top up for you AfriCell and you Orange right now. If it creates virtual card or load your prepaid card direct from the app so you can shop online with no worry. When you want to surprise your party, just send them one redeemable token with go cash out, and if you go shopping, just scan and pay with your EcoBank Pay.
EcoBank mobile app fast, convenience and security all day na you want. Download the EcoBank mobile app today and bank the smart way.
EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa.
We're trendy and youthful. We're UBA.
Inside Africa today, money they move with speed, but not only with trust. And trust in name na Africash by UBA. Whether you in Nigeria or Ghana, Kenya, Liberia or Salon Safe, Africash they connect all African countries them. With Africash, you go able send and receive money outside Salon to other African countries them. Simple one. Whether you get account with UBA or not, it no matter. UBA design Africash for all man, anytime and anytime inside Africa. If fast, you go able send and receive money direct na any UBA bank or any UBA branch or agent office. Yes, oh yes, Africash they give you the power for do am easy one with no stress. Na Africash na the bra for send money na all the African country them. Go na any UBA branch or agent location today for send and receive money one time. For more information, call winner 078-200-200 or email winner cfcsierraleone@ubagroup.com.
UBA, Africa's global bank. One brand, partnering for progress.
Best custom, mass satisfaction.
Who say you come away you look glad so? Tell me sef dey laugh like I win Mercury.
Na the Mercury Red Box neighbor to we are comot. I go buy voucher for Cancy Dome win me daily thousands from Mercury, what we dey call King of Bonus.
Yes so Mercury don't make we all pots dey boil every day. Me don't buy me own voucher early this morning, and nowadays na e-voucher me dey buy.
What's in that? E-voucher? How it so?
E-voucher automatic where you pay for the voucher where you want. You dey give the Red Box retailer you Mercury online account number for make it send you voucher direct. Just like where you dey buy your mobile phone top up and then send the credits to your phone.
You already dey up to date with the e-voucher and me start and late. How me self go get chance for buy Mercury e-voucher?
Easy. Just go to your Mercury Red Box retailer, tell am almost amount of e-voucher you want, then give am your Mercury online identification number and it go send you voucher direct.
What you say I for give me Mercury online identification number? Lord,
yes ma, no worry. Forgive you online identification number no mean say they go get access to your Mercury online account o. Just like when you give somebody your bank account number or your email address no mean say they go able for take money na your bank account or open your email message there.
Dem go only able for credit you online account with the e-voucher wey you buy. You forget say nobody no go able for go inside your account wey e no get your password and other details there. And one more thing, this Mercury e-voucher service available all day and all nights.
Dis na good news o. From now, Tego na e-voucher no more I go dey buy from me red box retailer na ya. I don know say e-voucher quick and easy for update me account. So wetin me get for tell me other party dem buy e-voucher wey no get waste time and wayagba win you Mercury game dem fiti fata and then go pay you when you want know.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. You dey watch the Truth Evening Talk on 103.9 FM, and also you dey get me live on Facebook and YouTube at Truth Media SL. Today we dey talk about religious tolerance. We dey talk about the role of the Interreligious Council towards peace and stability. We don't push, we dey enforce national building. So we will continue with the conversation. Before we go, we say we can talk about the position of the Interreligious Council with regards to the ongoing constitutional amendment bill processes in the Parliament, and also inside the them proposed a different system, what they call the proportional representative electoral system. So one can talk about that and also look at the relationship between the Christian community and the Muslim community, and how this don't they enforce and push peace in the country. So welcome back, Abdul. Welcome back, Pastor Peter.
Thank you very much.
Abdul, so we'll talk about the position of the Interreligious Council. So what do you think? Because it was last week when the Interreligious Council, especially the CCSL, the Council of Churches Sierra Leone, then pull a paper, say then stand against the PR system and all. So what do you think about this position of the Interreligious Council with regards to the PR system and also the constitutional amendment processes with them?
Okay, so the position of the council is that they're not in support of the PR system. Mind you, the council now the body we're responsible for stabilize the country with the advice and all. So if there is something where they don't notice it, in a long run it will cause chaos, it is their responsibility to nip it in the bud and for stop and want them. So the PR system would want for introduce, according to the religious council, not favorable to Sierra Leoneans them, because a lot of people don't understand them, and there are people who actually done the practice that first past the post and then sabi there is clarity in it. I want to see the post you have to vote for. So the Interreligious Council actually not they in support of the PR system.
Pastor Peter,
Yes.
Over to you. Why you think the council they stand against this PR system?
Well, the PR system, when you look at it they bring about inclusion, but also again it they weaken also the bond between the voters and the representatives. So I think based on that issue, and of course, like waiting Sierra Leone and they're used to, there's not much education when it comes to the PR system. Many Sierra Leone not even understand what the PR system, what are the advantages and disadvantages of the PR system. So the Interreligious Council is waiting people are not used to. When they go vote, would I sabi? It's a feast day. You understand? Because them believe say there is a bond, there is a relationship between them and the representative there. But the PR system, it will weaken that bond between the voters and the representative. So now that are the greater issues we have to make the Interreligious Council actually really caution the PR system.
Okay, so one thing we don't they help this country now the fact that when something they go bad, you see people arise, especially one key people who can do this accurately as civil society. you can see CSOs them they can arise when things then they go bad, when things they need to go the way out and for go. See they arise all request for transparency and also. But we don't see say the interreligious council largely can delay in their submission and for attack certain things then. We see that with the abortion bill. We see say now almost say bill every bill gets stages. You get the first reading, the second reading, you get all those stages where you can go until that bill they been signed. We see say now almost to the last minute. Now we see the interreligious council even come on like Abdul you rightly say, then they'll be radical about it and all that. So what are some of the reasons why you think say at times the interreligious council can delay for take position or for make them voice being heard? Abdul.
Not being a representative for the interreligious council, I would like to say maybe it is as a result of process, because there are times where you need for sit down and think before you act. If you just jump and act,
you go miss.
what you supposed to get. So maybe the need for sit down at table then get discussion. But that is not an excuse, by the way, because being a body where when I get manuscripts, when I get the Quran, when I get the Bible, when I know waiting good for the people, when I know waiting bad for the people, I don't think that when I for spend a lot of time for attack certain issues them. So that one this FED. So we don't know if they are watching us. We want to know as Sierra Leoneans. What are some of the reasons?
Yeah. We're expecting them to step up as time goes by.
Yeah, why didn't they delay in certain issues?
So, Pastor, let's talk about the relationship between the two dominating religion in this country. They see, like I make mention earlier, that in certain settings they see Christian and Muslim they live together under one roof. You can see family. You see Pekin they say I want to be Muslim, but you come out from a Christian home. Vice versa. You can see that with the incident that happen. So what do you think now the bedrock, the foundation to this societal respect and this relationship where don't they exist between these two dominating religions? What do you think are some of the reasons?
Okay, before I come to this question, I really want to light on the last question we asked Mr. Abdul Naya, just now concerning the why the interreligious council delay. Yes. Sierra Leone, I go say is 95% dominant Muslim or Christian. I go add it all together. So, and all those within in parliament belong to a faith. And of course, these are people when they go to the church or the mosques, they have been preached to. And I believe say the interreligious council also they expect these people ought to know better the laws the way they for pass na parliament, right? Because these are people who belong to either Christian or Muslim. So many a times when these people where we expect say for the kick against certain laws we are not for even go far because then get them already know say them people them where they get go kick against the wall. But if them also they push forward, probably maybe the interreligious council go say no wait, Lord see. This person where they can church with all the preaching, Lord we see what he could do. This person where they can mosque with all the preaching, Lord we see what he could do. Right? But when then see say these people where they feel say, okay, with everything waiting in the year still they want for God and say no waiting, before we should let water pass guy, let we intervene. I believe saying that now make if I know something I can see like then they delay. So you question about the foundation. Sierra Leone here when it comes to this Sierra Leone, we culture embedded we are in people from both faiths. You go see them go live together, intermarriages. Those things don't make we are in religious tolerance. It don't become easier. Like as for me here, I would tell you I'm a Christian, but my family is I would say 99% of my families they are Muslims. Right? But nobody not cast me out because I say I'm a Christian. No, me and they will get a very good relationship, right? And we got some people I'm a family where in a Christian, but a man a Muslim, but they are okay. You understand? These are the things we don't really build along the line. We are in a way we get this kind of religious tolerance today where we get so. You understand? This intermarriage and also again we cultural system also help. We also again for for build that kind foundation there. And also looking at businesses, you understand? You go look at somebody who get business. If you look at somebody competent, you know nobody person in religious background, whether I'm Muslim or Christian, what you care about and somebody where we deliver, regardless of the person faith. So all those things don't help we for let we able coexist together as a nation and also again with different faith.
Okay, thank you so much. Abdul, what do you get for say with regards to that?
Well, as Muslims, we bedrock of religious tolerance. Now, we Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When you look at in lifestyle and in teachings them, there is no way where you go slap Christian because of the prayer in church. There is no way you go bomb Christian because of the prayer in church. Yes, and there are narrations where relates to this. There was a boy who be the serve the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who was a Jew, by the way, and there was a point in time where this bobo can get sick. He's sick. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam he visit this bobo. And the Prophet therefore tell him, sorry, no worry, everything will be okay. Then the sick pressed this boy, he was at the point of death. Prophet was there, and now they tell him, say, young boy, accept Islam. Now the boy watching Papa. When the boy watching Papa, now the Papa tell him, say, agree to it in Muhammad, don't tell you. And the boy take the kalima. He become a Muslim. Then also, we get the Treaty of Najran. We get other treaties them with the BI and all the other ones. But this about Najran. A particular region, now the Arab world, wherein them been dominated with Christianity. So 60 people Christians then say let them go meet the Prophet for know about this new faith here. So when they reach the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in masjid, the Prophet welcomed them. Then from there, then get for Sidom and get talks about Islam, the new faith, and how then they go about and what are the things them. It will shock you for no say. After the Prophet don't explain sallallahu alaihi wasallam about Islam to them, they don't accept Islam. And the Prophet was okay about that. And there are certain times where Prophet allow for the Muslims and other people of faith, then they coexist. When the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam he left Makkah, he go na Medina, he meets Jews and there was a day where them be the fast. Now he ask them, why make una the fast? Now he say because we dey commemorate the day where Musa free from Pharaoh. Now he say, He say we are more to Musa than you. Musa said, our beloved. He said, so we dey fast. But to make it different, he said the next year we go we dey fast 2 days. For Lord not be exactly like una. So you see the tolerance. So if Muslim read about this, you know about this, and not feel saying there is any way where you go feel say to be a Muslim is to be a terrorist. A terrorist is not a Muslim. Islam need to promote terrorism. So we for coexist and also know we boundaries at the end of the day.
All right, thank you very much. So we are closing. Pastor Peter, what will be your final word with regards the role of the Interreligious Council and religious tolerance in this country? What will be your final word?
My final word would be, we as Christians, let we follow the example of Christ. Christ, neither we mirror, neither we picture, neither that we follow. Look at the teachings, and I believe say Christ not promote violence, Christ not promote discrimination, right? So if I even tell we say we go preach to somebody, if the person not accept you, he say dust the foot and come, not argue, not fair time, not olam. He say just dust the foot and walk out. So as Christians, I think the thing where we need to do, let we follow the examples of the Bible, right? Let we ensure say we promote peace, we promote unity, we promote coexistence with our neighbor. Christ say, Apostle Paul say, if it be possible, be at peace with all men. And not say be at peace with your Christian. No, it say all men, regardless of the person faith with it, be at peace with all men. So to the interreligious council, I pray that we go. No, I pray that them go stand up and take more bold actions when it comes to the area of governance issues for the people of this country. Thank you.
Okay, Abdul.
Well, my last word for family them, especially Muslims, we now that they represent now today, now that we for continue for tolerate other people and let them practice their religion just like how they do, and so let we not get influenced by social media, waiting other people and they do other side, because we are living in a state wherein we respect Christianity and also we respect Islam. So be who that you be, not be other person. We in no one for be who that you be. So
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Plenty thank you to me guest them, Pastor Peter Mara, the head pastor of Living Water Ministry, Templeton Branch, and also to Abdul Sisi, we now a representative of the Islamic influencer, and now also a teacher. And now you also go draw the curtain. Plenty thank you. My final word go be make we continue for live in peace. Make we keep the peace going. And also I want to wish all the one that will the fast. When I done with the done the fast. So as Muslim with almost the done the fast. As Christian, the fasting it will take a bit longer. I wish you now well. Plenty thank you to my producer them. David Aspin Solomon, and also Bakia to Kanu. Plenty thank you to them, and also to the one that will offer me technical support, to Ansu, to Wosi, to DJ Muski, to Joshua. I want to say plenty thank you. And you will don't take your time for listening to we throughout this hour. Say plenty thank you to you. I also go to go the curtain. So till we meet again Wednesday. Mina Samuel Inga Norman. Tata.
Thank you.